Last week we saw that Jesus gives us all that we need, that he's done all that needs to be done in order to make us right with God. Or as he says, it is finished. There's nothing more to be done. Well, if that's true, then really all that is left for us is to simply rest and relax and be thankful for the finished work of Jesus. Not surprisingly, as we pick back up in verse 2 of Psalm 23, we're told that's exactly what God wants for us. It says in verse 2 that he leads me to rest in green meadows, and he leads me to peaceful streams. That's a resting posture. It's not a working posture. Actually, it sounds like a pretty good day off. No more working, no more striving, no more earning. There's no more trying to become more and better because Jesus has done all the work that is required. He has made you perfectly right with God. He's brought you into a relationship. There's nothing more for you to do except to rest. Jesus himself says the same thing in Matthew 11, verse 28. It's a famous verse. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. I will lead you to rest in a quiet meadow. I will lead you beside a peaceful stream." When Jesus says, "Come and I'll give you rest," he's not talking about taking a nap because you stayed up too late the night before. He's telling you that he will lead you to a place where you no longer have to strive and work to earn God's favor, to earn right relationship with him, because he will have completed it all. It is finished. In Hebrews 4, we're told to do our best to enter into that rest. And what he means there is that to completely rely on the grace of God. That's the only thing that's left for us to do, is to rely on the finished work of the cross. Not on our own effort, not on our own ability, but simply on the finished work of the cross. To do our best to rest in grace. And that can be hard. Religious people often want to define falling from grace as sinning, that we fall from grace and when we don't live up to the expectations of God. But that's actually the opposite of how the Bible defines falling from grace. In Galatians chapter 4, we're told that to fall from grace is to rely on your own efforts once again, to think that you have to earn God's favor, to somehow work to maintain God's favor, to work to maintain a right standing with God. That's what it means to fall from grace. A fall from grace isn't sinning. That's the point of grace, to catch us when we fail and when we fall. To fall from grace is to try and earn and deserve what's already been freely given. It's Sunday. It's a great day to do your best to simply rest in the grace of God. Go find a quiet stream or a peaceful meadow, or do whatever it is that you like to do on your days off, and just be thankful for God's amazing grace. Jesus has you covered.